Good morning.
Hi.
Today is June 1st.
It is.
Happy June Day.
Yeah. Hey, and who's grumpy today?
I'm not grumpy.
Not me.
I just for
I'm
the
not saying
record.
anybody is. I'm just saying I'm not.
Just for the record, I was not grumpy. I was moving a little slowly.
That's not quite an admission.
And himself is used to me rolling out of bed like a jack in the box and being all the things. And this morning, I might have been a little slow moving.
Yeah.
Might have had a little trouble.
Grumbling.
Yes. So we had our coffee and we met a thru hiker named Rolly, and he's moving 25-mile days. Only had 1-0 the whole time he's been on trail. You know, one of those guys. But he's super nice, and he is going to zero in Hamburg, not tonight, but tomorrow. He did steal a room, and we're bitter about that. So as you can see, the rocks are right where we left them. Ooh, these rocks. But we're like 2.5 miles from William Penn Shelter, where we may or may not stop. And we are like 6 miles from 501, where Quiet John will pick us up. Anything to share this morning, sir?
I told John we'd be there around 11:30.
Help.
Help.
You're crushing into me. Anything else?
I feel good this morning, considering yesterday's mileage and the day before, back-to-back longer days for us. I think we're turning a corner on this thing.
Well, we're turning something. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Speaking of turning, we took a chance and called the Microtel in Hamburg, and unfortunately, they are still booked. We would really like to maybe just take a Nero today in Pine Grove, and then maybe if we can get up to Port Clinton, if there's a hotel there we can get into, do our zero there. And either maybe John could help us or take a shuttle over to Walmart and Cabela's if we need stuff from there in Hamburg. But again, anybody behind us, Microtel is popular and it's pricey. So, but it's close to all the things. The only thing is if you miss your reservation day, you might not have the flexibility to move it around because they stay booked, apparently construction workers. So we're going to still figure it out, but hopefully something will come together that will work out best for us. We took a little side tour to the William Penn Shelter. It's supposed to be one of the most popular shelters on the trail. Looks empty right now, but of course it's probably 8:30. No telling how many people were here last night. Oh, no, there's somebody here. No, that's a mailbox. There's a fire pit. We already walked past the privy on the way in. Oh, it's very cool. Oh, no telling. Maybe if we'd have gone that extra hour, we'd have had it all to ourselves. You never know. Also, when you come to the shelter is to your right, and that blue blaze on the other side to your left is where the water and the campsites are. We are 4 miles from 501, and we thought we had a plan to maybe find a hotel in Port Clinton, but now we remember that there are no hotels in Port Clinton, and I'm pretty sure I looked for Airbnb unsuccessfully, but we'll check that out again. We were really wanting to do our zero in Hamburg because of all the, the Walmart and the Cabela's and all that, but it may not happen. We may have to just kind of blow through there and have better luck in Palmerton. Mile marker 1194.1, PA 645, water. So that's a nice thing, Trail Angels. I don't think we need any. We're about 1.75 miles from the 501. It's been a real easy trail, walking on roads some of the time. We have cell service too. How you doing?
I'm eating peanuts. Tasty,
You're
pretty
right
good.
there. Your head is very big. There you go. Tasty peanuts. How are your parts?
They're tired.
Yeah. Overall, though, for a day as long as yesterday was?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Just tired.
Just getting a little stronger every day. We have arrived at Fisher Overlook. It's a little hazy, but it's still awfully pretty. And it's literally right off the trail. We saw a sign up here. He said it said no fries, but I think it says no fires. What do you think, bud?
Yeah, no fires. I wonder if those big buildings are out there. It looks like big fulfillment center or something.
Oh, you think that's an Amazon?
Buildings, huh?
Where?
Those big white ones out there.
Oh, way out in the distance?
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh, no. Could just
Look
be a
at that
barn.
view, huh?
Yeah, could just
That's banging.
be a barn. It's a little hazy. Well, this is the current situation. We went from really flat, easy trail.
To this.
Yeah, back to boulder climbing. And we're pretty close to the 501. We were actually going to hang out on Fisher and just chill because we're like, oh, we're so close. Glad we didn't, or we'd have been late.
More rock hopping, huh?
Little rock hopping.
You having fun out there?
Oh, yeah. The balancing act.
I think running across them is fun. It scares her, I think. I don't know.
Someone out there.
She's just talking to herself. I don't know which way I'm going.
What? I don't know where I'm going.
I know. It's funny. I'm lost. The little girl is lost in the rocks. Well, she's going somewhere. She doesn't know where she's going, but she's going.
I will be lost with purpose.
Wave goodbye. Last time we'll ever see you.
Later.
Lost in the rocks.
Blazeless universe. I gotta open gut hook. I'm so bummed that I forgot to take the camera out of cinematic pan, which mutes the sound, but this is where we met our trail angel, Quiet John. We'll talk about it in the wrap up. Say it.
Happiness is a moon pie.
Thank you, John. We are doing laundry already, pack explosions. We're going to be here tonight and tomorrow night, taking a zero. This is the Comfort Inn in Pine Grove. Booked it on lastminute.com, I think it was. Got $65. They have a hiker rate of $70 if you just call or walk up. So we're just getting a shower. I'm doing laundry. It's time to relax and decompress. There, take two. He's doing it again. You look like a weird fish.
So
Hi there.
the 0 day has been ripped from my paws again.
By yourself. But first,
But-
let us start by saying, well, let's just start at the beginning. This morning.
Last night when I got in the tent, this is not this morning, it's before this morning, my body hurt so bad. It was all I could do to go to sleep. I don't know what it is. When I go to bed at night, I hurt so bad before I go to sleep. It's the craziest thing ever. And then, wake up in the morning, it's like a miracle.
Well, I don't know about a miracle, but he does feel better.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the longer days, I'm a little sore, but, we pushed. It's like we said.
They're Pennsylvania days.
Well,
man.
it's when you train, you push to the edge of your limit and then you drop back. So, we should have probably only gone 20, not 22 and a half, but we're just going to keep getting stronger. I mean, we're now to the point that 17s and 18s aren't bad. So that's good. But so we got up this morning. I had huge regret about not getting up last night and seeing those
She's
stars.
not lost. She reappeared from the rocks.
You know, you did not continue to film when I said that I was going to get
so
lost with
funny.
purpose.
I
I
was
did
lying.
see the buttons.
God, I'm not lying. That was so funny.
But yeah, you're never in the front, so I just go out and get lost all the time. But you're back there just watching me go. So there's that. But so anyway.
I have to keep my eye on you.
Yeah, so we had great fun, and we get down there, and John, I am so heartbroken because when I film something and put it in, there's a stabilization mode in a pixel called cinematic pan.
Mistakes were made.
And well, when you do that, it automatically mutes the sound so that it can do whatever it does, so it's a nice, pretty pan. And it's not often that I do that and then immediately take another video. But John was sitting there when we walked
We
up.
had no idea who it was.
Right. There was a man sitting
Just, some random dude.
And he started, we'll talk
like,
to anybody.
Hi,
on the
hikers,
trail.
he goes. I'm like, hey, how are you?
And he's like, did he get sick of the views? We're like, no.
Yeah, couldn't have been any nicer.
Yeah. So we're chatting away, and he's like, well, I'm going to walk up with you guys if that's okay.
Yeah, we started chatting. I said, we kind of need to go. We're supposed to meet somebody.
And he's like, I'm going to walk up with you if that's okay. And we're like, sure.
Come on.
And he goes, oh, by the way, my name's John. And so we just started laughing, and then I immediately turned the video back on, and it was too soon. And so everything that was said was not.
We're gonna do a little Slack packet, my 0 day.
Yeah, then we'll jump to that.
Yeah,
so,
we were supposed to take tomorrow off and then do 25 into
Port Clinton.
And smarter people decided it would be better to do a 10 and a 15.
Yeah, that makes just
and
so much more
I don't
sense.
get a day off.
Well, you could have a day off.
But we moved my 0 day out in the future to some mystic town. We're not sure where.
It's probably not
how many
Pennsylvania.
miles. Maybe in New Jersey or New York, somewhere up Delaware.
Yeah,
maybe.
in an end state. Yeah. Well, the problem with Palmerton,
Massachusetts,
is there's no hotels. You can't have a 0 in Hamburg because the hotel that they do have is too popular. So we'll worry about that later. But in any event, John picked us up. Gave us trail magic.
Oh, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, and then we took him, he drove us to Buddy's, this great diner, and we had lunch. And then we came here to the Comfort Inn and got checked in, did our laundry. We just walked over to Dollar General.
I shaved so I could keep my boyish face.
What in the world? No, stop. Don't go down that road. No, stop. So anyway, tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. We're going to slack pack from here to 183.
Yeah, it's 10 miles.
And then we'll come back.
We'll be done by noon. Have a
Right.
nice afternoon. See if I can talk John into going to lunch with us again. Spend a little time with him. Get to know him a little better. He knows a lot about the trail around this area. He's very, he's from around here and done a lot of section hiking. Knows a lot of people. Knows a lot about, like I said, knows a lot about the trail, about the area. He's really interesting guys.
Right.
His trail name's Quiet John for a reason. He's a real quiet guy.
He's super nice. So anyway, and then the next day, we'll get up and go to Port Clinton. John will take us back to 183, and we'll go to Port Clinton, and we're going to camp at the pavilion. And he said he'd run us over to the Walmart in Hamburg or anything we needed to do before we ventured off from there.
Right. Hopefully also... my daughter gets the shoe thing squared away today.
Our shoes are
overnights
rough.
into John tomorrow.
Yeah, our shoes are getting rough. Oh, of course, the UPS debacle had to also happen on holiday weekend. It's like add fuel to the fire, but we need to get our shoes.
I mean, if we were anywhere else with these shoes besides Pennsylvania, it wouldn't be a big deal because they would be fine. The Topo makes a great trail shoe. I recommend them highly to anybody. They got big toe box. Good soles on them. The Vibrams stick really well. We've got 500 miles on them, and a bunch of that 500 miles is in this,
rocks.
Yeah, and they're holding up pretty well.
Yeah,
really.
But hopefully that'll all be fixed. And I guess that's it, because we need to lighten up our packs and relax a little bit so we can go out and do 10 days on a 0 or 10 miles on a 0. Oops.
I don't even know what to say about it.
He's making that face again. So thanks for watching. As
no 0
always.
for you. No 0 for you.
Go say goodnight.
Good night, kids.
Bye.